Last week I attended an event, and on each of the tables there were stacks of these brand new boxes of crayons. Now for most people, they probably looked at those and said, okay, whatever, we're going to do a craft project later. But for me, I had the biggest memory come back to me that I thought it would be great to share on the video this week. You see, when I was a senior in high school, I participated in the Ohio Junior Miss Scholarship Competition. Not a pageant, a scholarship competition. And as part of this scholarship competition, we each had to write an essay with the theme of Be Your Best Self. And I wrote an essay about how we are all like a box of crayons. For some reason, seeing the box of crayons brought this memory forth really strongly at this point in time versus all of the other boxes of crayons I've seen over the past several years raising little kids. So much so that it had me go digging through my basement archives, as I like to call them, and I found it. I found the essay. And no, I'm not going to read it to you on the video this week, but I did post it on the blog, and I'll put a link below so you can go check it out. What I wanted to share with you on the video is what happened when the essay competition started. They gathered all of the girls in the competition in this very unassuming room. There were no bright lights, there was no stage, there was no microphone. It was literally just us girls. And we each had the opportunity to read our essay in front of one another. Now, many chose to hold their script in their hand, some had note cards, but I had practiced mine. I had practiced it in front of my dog, I practiced it in front of my classmates, I practiced it in front of my parents, I practiced it behind the steering wheel of the pickup truck I used to drive around Seneca County my entire senior year of high school. And I got to the front of that room, started my speech, and I forgot the words. I completely blanked out. The judges were very kind. They let me go retrieve my note cards from my backpack and start over. And I ended up getting an honorable mention for that essay and that performance. But what that memory always reminds me of is that when I was given that moment of grace, I felt empowered to do it better the next time. What I want this to be a reminder for you this week is that there could be a next time when you grant yourself some grace and when you grant other people grace. As I'm motivating people who are going to go get on stage, I try to tell them that no one wants you to fail. No one is looking you to get on that stage and fall flat on your face. As a matter of fact, most of those people would probably let you start over again, just like the judges did for me when I was 18, standing in front of that room full of girls. So go forth this week as if you cannot fail, as if you can have that second chance, as if you've been given some grace, and see what that does for you. Thanks as always for watching, and I'll be back here with you soon with something new to talk about.